You already know in the news, man. Kobe Bryant's 2020 NBA Finals ring has finally been sold. If you didn't know, when Kobe won the
2020 is 2000.
I'm still says 20. My bad. It's 2020 ring has finally been.
No, 2000.
I said 2000. He said 2020.
Yeah,
His 2000 ring.
It's not. It's not 4 years ago.
Oh Lord, his 2020. I keep saying God, his 2000 ring.
Thank you.
His Kobe Bryant's 2000 NBA Finals ring has finally been sold for almost $1 million. If you didn't know, when Kobe Bryant won his championship back in 2000, he had a ring also made for his dad. And I mean, even though his dad and his wife weren't on good terms, Kobe Bryant always tried to look out for his parents. And now that Kobe Bryant has passed away, the Vanessa Bryant is basically not doing anything for Kobe Bryant's family. So they basically had to sell the ring. I'm glad they got a lot of money for this, but this is just wrong.
I mean, that's sad to have to sell your deceased son's championship ring to get some money.
Yep.
But as far as we know, whenever Kobe passed away, everything was written to go over to his wife. So she has full disclosure of his assets. And if she wasn't rocking with the family, she probably not giving him any money. Rumor has it that back in the day when Kobe and Vanessa got engaged, that the parents urged Kobe to do a prenup because they thought that it might be a girl just trying to take advantage of him, especially with him being a superstar and shoe deals and all the money he had. But they ended up feeling so strongly and disrespected by him not getting the prenup that they actually did not attend the wedding.
Mm-hmm.
So that pretty much severed ties between Kobe's and his family, and he no longer talked to his mom and dad anymore, only dealing with Vanessa. Because I think he had won the championship before they got married, the first one.
Yeah,
if I'm not mistaken. Correct me in the comments if I'm wrong down below. But it's super sad that he didn't talk to his family for over a decade, and then he passed away, so he never got a chance to work things out with his mom and dad. And now, since he has everything willed to his wife, his parents are basically going to get nothing, but probably be reminded by their son all the time with his shoes and posters and jerseys still being around worldwide all the time.
True. I mean, could you do it? Like, could you be with a person that didn't that your parents didn't approve of?
I mean, it's tough. You definitely got to try to work things out. But it's just a shame that he let it go for that long. It's one thing if there's like a certain situation where you don't talk for like a year or two with family, things happen, things come up. But you can't let things go a decade plus, especially with your parents, especially if you are on good terms with your parents your whole life. You can't just, abruptly just cut them off and do it 10 years. I mean, there's always something that they could do or anyone that could do to break apart a relationship of a family member or a close friend. But I don't know, it's pretty deep. I bet he felt hurt though, because they had the option to go to the wedding and they just didn't go.
It has to be something way more than just, they didn't show up to the wedding.
I mean, that's pretty deep,
because
if you a big time ball player and you having a nice as hell wedding and you balling out and you invite your parents and they don't even come, I mean, that looks crazy.
But how old is it? I think their oldest their oldest kid is around 15, 16. So to hold a grudge for 16 years because somebody didn't go to your wedding because y'all wasn't seeing eye to eye, I would expect by like year 10, 11, y'all would have resolved that.
I was thinking at least by year 5. I wouldn't even give it that long.
Exactly.
They could talk it, work it out, and be like, look, it is what it is. We're still together. Let's go back to being a family. But it's just crazy that, as stubborn as Kobe is, maybe he's like, you disrespecting me, it's disrespect for life.
And then you hold it back so bad to the point where, like, you don't want Kobe to give your parents any money at all for help. Like, I understand you don't like them because they didn't show up to your wedding or, like, they didn't do this. But, I mean, he can at least send them money. At least do that, and like they don't have to talk. Like I can cash up you some cash.
Yeah, because the way Kobe was balling with his NBA contract, Nike contract, Adidas before that, and all his other endorsements, this man was worth like close to $1 billion.
True.
So it's crazy that like his parents are out here struggling when they raised one of the, a lot of people say the closest thing to Michael Jordan ever.
Better than LeBron?
That's what Hoopers say. Hoopers say that Kobe's better than LeBron. Casuals actually say that LeBron is better than Kobe. But And then everyone knows that if you're a real hooper, you know that Jordan's better than them all.
But also, before we move on here, I mean, before Kobe Bryant's basically ring was sold, the next highest sold, the next ring was the Bill Russell ring that was around 700K. That sold around 2021. So I mean that's up there. So I mean a lot of these rings are going for a lot, but then a lot of them not. I remember O.J. Simpson sold this stuff. I don't think he got.
It depends on the player, depends on the team. If it's a college championship ring or a pro championship ring, and who you are, because it's like if you're not that guy, your ring might not get that much. Because I've seen like other pro players where they've like auctioned off their rings, and it's like, you know, like, oh, they were a starter, but they were like the third or fourth option on the team. So it's like their championship ring might get like $25,000.
Which one was the 2000? That was Sixers.
I believe so.
Comment down below which one was the 2020 again. The 2000s, the NBA Finals with the Lakers. I mean, that he did with Shaq. But I mean, this picture here, the Bryant looks so young. I remember like when he retired, he had basically bald head. Remember bald head Kobe?
Oh yeah,
that was the best. But I mean,
when the early or late?
The late one, not earlier. The late.
Oh no, they beat the Pacers.
They beat the Pacers. This one.
Yeah.
Is this when he got in a fight with Reggie Miller?
Yeah, Reggie Miller was on the Pacers.
And he like when he did what the choking sign? When he did the choking sign, Reggie Miller?
No, that was against the Knicks. That was in the playoffs against the Knicks. That was not then.
Okay. But I mean, let me know how y'all feel about NBA players. I mean, athletes selling their memorabilia.
I mean, it's their stuff. It's their rings. If they come on hard times and got to get rid of it, you know, it's their prerogative. But you would hope that players that made millions of dollars and had endorsement deals would never have to get to a point to sell off their own memorabilia to make ends meet.
True. And also comment down below how you feel about the whole Vanessa Bryant situation. Do you feel like she just needs to let it go? Basically make amends to Kobe Bryant's family, Kobe Bryant's side of the family, because I mean he's gone. He's gone now. At least you can do is just be cool with the other side of the family.
Kobe had 3 daughters.
Yeah, Kobe had
and
3.
Said I think that the only daughter that had a relationship with the grandparents
was the oldest.
Was the oldest one. And so, like, the other ones have never been around the grandparents.
Do it for the kids, Vanessa.
So, you know, they should be able to do that. Because, you know, it's like, you know, they're probably going to want to know about their dad, and who would know them better than, you know, his own parents. So I think they definitely need to fix that so that the kids could have that information resource about their dad.
Facts. But moving on here, man.